he stressed the fact that they could have gone portal, but instead they want to build it the old-fashioned way in South Bend. Virginia with the basketball first. The Hoos in their home whites. McNeely, a deadeye from three. He's got his first of the night.
Isaac McNeely comes into the game second nationally in three-point field goal percentage in college basketball at 21 games. So this is a place where Virginia plays with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Burton with the great ball fake gets by the excellent defender in Beekman for his first two. Merrimack, where he was co-conference player of the year a season ago. We touched on it in the open, how it has just changed UVA at both ends of the floor. Another jump shot by McNeely.
Everything, 22 points, big win over Elmer Bennett, and my God, the Fonz as Ryan Dunn comes up with his second block of the game.
But like you say, they've shown they can do it against this Virginia defense.
And that's one guy that can do it on cue, the coach's son.
4 to shoot. McNeely finds Rhodey, long three ball. And off the bench, Blake Buchanan, the freshman, gets it back out to Beekman, who buries the three.
See a number of rivalries going on, and of course, what will be a new rivalry in Houston and Kansas, probably the top two teams in the Big 12. As Jacob Groves, who knows a little about the Big 12.
Again, Notre Dame up against it with the shot clock. No problem for Julian Roper, the second coming off the bench. The junior from Detroit has his first point.
Find out that as well. So this is a place that has been a, place of horrors for really opposing teams, because Virginia does this. They shoot the basketball extremely well on this floor.
Virginia now 4 of 7 from distance scoring. Markus Burton buries the three. Gets those points right back for the Fighting Irish.
Second offensive rebound for Blake Buchanan, who's coming off the bench with a strong production early. So confident that he goes to the 1-foot Dirk Nowitzki fadeaway.
That he still maintains out in that part of the country. It's really something, as you know, better than I do, as Kerry Booth throws it down. The relationships within this sport.
And was a part of their Final Four team under Bo Ryan. So a number of great relationships along the country for Tony Bennett.
Into the ball game, Dante Harris. He brings energy off the bench. Roper working on Murray. Leans in, puts it up off the window and through.
Strong move by Roper once he gets into the painted area, and Virginia not going to help.
Does he have a third? Yes, he does. They're fishing, and you never know what you're going to come up with. Off the turnover, Beekman. That's the pass for the night.
3 of the evening, Reece Beekman doing what he does best, to finish.
Tough shot to beat the buzzer. Tate Davis has his first 2 points.
At Notre Dame, the freshman, he was special against Virginia in that win.
Grows from the corner. He's got 4 of them tonight. Down by 10 with the basketball. Tate Davis denied. Groves doing it on both ends of the floor.
Shoot over the closeout. You've earned the right.
Beekman. UVA by 13 points.
Of course, he referenced and he showed his team the movie Hancock, where Hancock was telling everyone good job. He was almost as though it was embroidered into his brain as his son knocks down the 3 ball. Braeden hits the 3 in the corner. Good job, begrudgingly. However, after that last turnover, coming out of timeout, he did not tell anyone good job.
Yeah, that has gone away. And Groves just keep on keeping on.
All 5 3-point field goals have hit the bottom of the net.
He came into the game at 42%. That number is going way up. Condensed with his first 3 for the Irish.
Continuing to shoot alongside Virginia.
Great look by Dunn. Missed layup, but there's Minor to clean it up.
Important guys. This is a scenario where you put other guys in the game if you're going to do that.
McNeely. What a sideline out of bounds. Beautiful action. Beekman finds McNeely, and what a way to close out the half. Shrewsberry comes to the ball, takes a nice pass from Burton and puts it in. Beekman's pass again deflected by Burton.
That's the second turnover for Reece Beekman here to start this second half. Give Burton a lot of credit for getting a hand on the basketball and then getting downhill.
Take the floor tonight. Tied for third in the ACC behind North Carolina and Duke, along with Florida State. 12 points now for the fourth year. Reece Beekman tried in the first half to tell you something I thought you would know, and you said you didn't know, so I wasn't going to put you on the spot again, Corey.
Yeah, you're right. You shouldn't ever do that.
Well, you know that's not going to be the case. By the way, UVA has as many turnovers to start the second half as it had the entire first half. Braeden Shrewsberry taking advantage of the start in the second half, and it's back to a 10-point game. After dominating the first half against the Cardinals, didn't come out to start the second half in the best way. A little slow to start here tonight. Beekman, check that, Virginia, excuse me.
Yeah, Virginia had a huge lead at halftime in that game at Louisville. And it's oftentimes, it's hard to come out with that same level of intensity as Matt Zona steps up and knocks down a three.
Burton. Minor got a piece. Minor. 2 to shoot. Goes to the other side and lays it in. It's Notre Dame with the basketball. They've been playing well here in the second half. Down 11. Shrewsberry checked out where the defender was and fired it away. He's got 14 points.
A 33 as a freshman is completely different than being a 33% shooter. Freshmen don't shoot the basketball well normally coming into college basketball.
Well, the more attention Groves gets, the easier it's going to be for McNeely. Nye pulls it out. Here's Condensed back to Burton. Puts it on the deck, driving on Harris. Blocked the shot. Out of bounds. Notre Dame will keep it.
And just on that possession alone, Blake Buchanan would have been much better served just to shoot his regular shot. Oftentimes, guys get caught up in shooting push shots and floats. Oh!
Murray. Imes for three. Big shot for Notre Dame.
How about these freshmen from the Irish?
Both these teams making the three-point shot look very easy tonight. The Irish now 9 of 16. Harris to the left hand. Gets the roll. Murray, no. There's Minor on the offensive glass. Harris, quick pass. Murray works the baseline. Goes to the left hand to lay it in.
And he's been another guy that's really started to give Virginia great production off the bench. Tony Bennett told us earlier today they've had a number of guys stepping up at different times, and each one of them will have somewhat of their own game that they help the team win.
Murray rises up. 4 quick points.
But you can see just how much more confident Tame Murray is.
Harris given space by Burton. Instead, he passes to Beekman. Groves. Got it. 1 for Notre Dame. We've only had 4 foul shots taken tonight.
Well, neither of these teams fouled much. That's part of why they're so impressive defensively, is because they don't put the other opponents on the line. I don't think that either of these teams are the top of the ACC, although Virginia is going to be close to the top each and every year.
Booth was fouled on the shot. He'll head to the line.
There are areas where they can absolutely continue to grow on that end of the floor.
Burton this time gets around Beekman, switches hands and banks it in.
You got to look at Clemson. I would think P.J. Hall could absolutely be in the mix.
Beekman doing it on both ends tonight.
But the turnovers have hampered them the entire game.
And again, Virginia is just a better team than it was a month ago when it got whipped up in South Bend. With the additions.
Taking a good shot early enough to give yourself a chance to be successful.
And not that that shot illustrates it. Keep in mind, he has shown as Shrewsberry scores, he's got the clutch gene as well.
And Reece, don't take that shot. And see, that's the thing. Again, I want him to shoot more, but don't take that one. That's a percentage killer right there.
He didn't want another turnover.